the long-awaited release of thousands of JFK Assassination files by the Trump administration has ignited a renewed firestorm of speculation. Yet experts remain largely unconvinced that these documents will fundamentally alter the established narrative surrounding President Kennedy's death. The release, touted by Trump himself during a Monday visit to the Kennedy Center, followed an intense, all-night scramble within the Department of Justice, as reported by ABC News. Trump's announcement, delivered with his characteristic flair, promised a revelation decades in the making, a promise fueled by the enduring fascination and conspiracy theories that have clung to the assassination like a shadow for nearly 60 years. "So people have been waiting decades for this," Trump declared, attributing the compilation of these files to a team overseen by Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard. This latest release follows 3 previous tranches of documents released in 2017, during Trump's first term. These earlier releases included a declassified 1975 CIA memo, explicitly refuting long-standing claims of Oswald's connection to the intelligence agency, a theory frequently touted in books and among conspiracy enthusiasts. The timing of this release is particularly poignant, arriving shortly after the passing of Clint Hill, the Secret Service agent whose heroic leap onto the presidential limousine during the fateful motorcade in Dallas is indelibly etched in history, captured forever in the grainy but iconic Zapruder film. Hill's death adds another layer of somber reflection to the already heavily layered legacy of the Kennedy assassination. The release also occurs against the backdrop of a family legacy deeply entwined with both the tragedy and the ongoing controversies. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., now serving as the U.S. Health Secretary, has openly voiced his own conspiracy theories, expressing a belief that both his father and his uncle were victims of CIA plots. This adds another dimension to the complex web of speculation surrounding the assassination. Furthermore, the King family has expressed concerns that the newly released files might resurrect previously suppressed FBI attempts to discredit Martin Luther King Jr., a fear that underscores the sensitivity and lasting impact of these events. The precedent set by a previous Trump administration release of files related to Jeffrey Epstein, the convicted sex offender and Trump associate, casts a long shadow over the current release. Aggressively promoted on right-wing social media platforms, the Epstein files ultimately failed to live up to the hype, a fact that lends credence to the skepticism surrounding the anticipated impact of the JFK documents. This damp squib serves as a cautionary tale, tempering expectations for earth-shattering revelations. Larry Sabato, director of the Center for Politics at the University of Virginia and author of a comprehensive book on the Kennedy assassination, offered a sobering assessment to Reuters. People expecting big things are almost certain to be disappointed. Sabato's seasoned perspective reflects a widespread sentiment among experts, suggesting that the newly released files, while potentially containing previously unseen information, are unlikely to overturn the fundamental understanding of the events of November 22, 1963. The assassination of John F. Kennedy remains one of the most thoroughly investigated events in American history, spawning countless books, documentaries, and theories. The sheer volume of material surrounding the event, coupled with the enduring emotional resonance of the tragedy, fuels the perpetual cycle of speculation and reinterpretation. The release of these documents, therefore, is not simply a matter of historical record-keeping. It is a re-engagement with a national trauma, a renewed opportunity for scrutiny, and an inevitable catalyst for further debate. Whether these files will significantly alter the existing consensus remains to be seen, but their release undeniably reignites the flames of a debate that shows no signs of dying down. The inherent ambiguity surrounding the assassination, coupled with the enduring mystery surrounding Oswald's motives and the subsequent events, ensures that the Kennedy assassination will continue to captivate and challenge future generations. The release of these files serves as another chapter in this ongoing narrative, a chapter that, despite the anticipation, may ultimately fall short of delivering the seismic shift many had hoped for. The question remains, Will these new revelations finally bring closure, or simply add more fuel to the already raging inferno of speculation? Only time, and perhaps further investigation, will tell.